How long are you planning to stare at me like that? You know it makes me uncomfortable when you do that. Stop it. Thank you. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is KairoS and welcome back once again to Let's Play Silent Hunter 3. As always, we are exactly where we left off last time. And yeah, I've decided to break contact from this convoy up here, for now at least. As you could see out there, it was, I should say, terrible. The weather is really bad and it's just making it very difficult for me to get a solution on anything in this convoy without being depth charged. So I'm going to, what we might do is we might continue along this course for a little while and see if the weather improves. If it does improve, I will have another go at catching up with them later down the track. I have some idea which way they're going. They're heading in this sort of course, and as long as they're not zigzagging, we should actually come in contact with them again pretty soon. So I might have to change course a little bit there. But yeah, I'll just shadow them for a while and see if we get a slightly better visibility. And if so, then yeah, we'll have another shot at them. But for now, we're just going to potter along at a fairly reasonable speed on the surface. I'm going to charge my batteries and we're going to let the crew have a rest. They're all absolutely exhausted, so they need a rest. And basically we're just going to rest, recuperate, charge our engines and see if we can get back into contact with this convoy later down the track. Alright, well as you can see, not long ago, a couple of hours ago, we had a contact report for a lone ship heading east-northeast. So I think I might head after that instead. I had a good think about it. With the weather still being pretty bad out there, I've decided that it makes more sense to go after that lone merchant, which I presume is a convoy straggler or who knows what it is. But it's not far away. I think we can probably intercept it, providing I use the hydrophone. So I'll get an idea of her course, and we'll go after that instead. I really had a bad feeling about chasing that convoy any further. So definitely this is the excuse I need to break contact and go after this straggler here. I feel that we're only going to get ourselves killed if we continue to chase that convoy in this weather. They were well and truly, what's the word I'm looking for? On guard. They knew we were after them, and it was getting increasingly risky to pursue them. So I think we'll try for this one. And then if we can't catch this, we'll continue on our course and head back down south towards our patrol grid, which we still haven't investigated, even though we've used about 75% of our fuel so far. So yeah, let's try and intercept this. I'm going to get an idea of her course and speed. I think she's probably going about 9-10 knots. So I'll do some calculations and we'll try and intercept this one. Alright, well I've plotted out our course and I've got some idea where she probably is now and a general arc of where she might be. It's a very rough estimate, but I think she's going to be up here by my calculation where that X is. Meanwhile, we've got that convoy has been obviously circling around. So they really did change course quite drastically. I thought they were heading in this direction, but along that line, but apparently not. They're up there now. That's definitely the same convoy. But I'm not going after that. That's heading northwest now. Interesting. Alright, well, I think I'm going to continue along this course for now. It's good to know where that is, however, so that's just what's the update. I don't think we're going to be seeing that convoy again somehow. I really don't. It's already, we're heading in the opposite direction. It's already a good 50 kilometers out, 60, actually it's more like 70 kilometers out now, so we're not going to be attacking that again. This, on the other hand, should be quite close. So we're going to go to periscope depth now and have a listen, I think, and then if I don't hear anything, I'll surface the boat and we'll continue along this course looking for her. Let's do this. Alright, it's been 4 hours since we got that contact. Came in at 1500 hours, so it's now 1900 hours. So assuming she's going about 10 knots, which I think she might be, she should be very close by. I've already gone to periscope depth once to listen, but no cigar. So I think we'll slow down now, and I'm just going to stay at periscope depth for a while. Let's have a look outside. How's the weather looking? Still terrible. So we're not going to see it, but we might hear it. So let's go to periscope depth and have a listen, see if we can hear anything. I've got a funny feeling that this one might have given us the slip. Whoa, no, hello, look at that. That's a small convoy. Ooh, that's an update. Heading 9 knots, that's the one. That's the one. Well, we'll continue going to periscope depth because we might be able to hear it at that distance, maybe. I don't know. Thank you for the updates. I was slightly off. My calculations were a little bit wrong. That was the sort of the end of the arc there that I was going to look. So it really was heading in that, more in that kind of course. I had a feeling she was heading more in that kind of direction. But no, she was actually further north than I thought she would be. My bad. There she is. They are. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Now we're in business. Right, we have 2 ships. This is going to be good. This is definitely going to be good. So we're going to track these 2. Almost certainly going to be something worth shooting at. And well, yeah, you know the drill. I'm just going to track them. I'm going to get an estimation of their speed. Well, we know what speed they're going, so their course, mostly, just by listening to them. Let's have a listen. This is quite exciting. This is quite exciting. I'm sorry about my voice today, people, by the way. We have huge bushfires in Australia right now, and the smoke is starting to get to me, so if I sound a little bit raspy, that would be why. Okay, what am I doing wrong? What bearing are they? Okay, well, for some reason I can't hear them, but apparently the sound man can. So for once the sonar man is actually doing his job. Nice work. So I will track them at periscope depth, and then we'll, once we've got an estimation of their course, I will surface and intercept. Alright, well, I've just gone to periscope depth, and it's a good thing I did, because it's a bigger convoy than I thought. There's 3 ships here, including 1 destroyer, right there, and another one back there. So it's actually a convoy of 3 merchants and 2 destroyers, so presumably quite important. I'm going to go to, I've just gone to silent running. We're not far away at all. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. That strikes me that it might be on its way towards us. Damn it, she hasn't noticed us. She's just heading in a general direction. Okay. Torpedo settings. Where is the... Yeah, she's pinging us. Damn it. She's too close. All right, here we go again. Crash dive. Downscope. God, she's so close. This weather. Damn this weather. Hold on, lads. Hold on. Yo, gee. We're getting rattled. Change course. Hard to starboard. Damn it. I didn't expect there to be 2 destroyers guarding this convoy. I thought it was only a couple of ships. So, yeah. Fun, huh? I'm going to try and avoid this lot. Go down. Down, down, down. Let's go down to 120. We shouldn't have much trouble evading this one in this weather, but it is very annoying. I'm going to go to 1 knot now. And just gradually drift down. Oh, damn it. Now, that one wasn't my fault, because I just went to periscope depth. I could hear these over here. I knew that these were here. Right, so I went ahead of them, went to periscope depth, but I hadn't noticed that there was a destroyer that far ahead. And so, as soon as I went to periscope depth, literally, as soon as I went... Damn it, I kept pinging again. As soon as I went down, I heard there's this destroyer like 1,000 meters out. So, really, that wasn't my fault. We were almost on top of it. Again, this damn weather. I'm really getting sick of this weather. tempted to just abandon this attack as well, because that was way too close. But, alright, I'm going to try and evade this one. I'll get back to you if we get any damage. Well, it looks like our new friend has gone and rejoined his convoy. He's given up the chase, which is great because now we're back on the surface and we can go ahead flank to intercept. Now that might take a while, however. Let me see. They were here last we heard of them, so they're going to go about, assuming they haven't changed their speed after that attack, they will be making about 16 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken, every... What was it, 9 knots? Yeah, about 16, 17 kilometers every hour. So it's going to take a few hours to get ahead of them. But that's okay, because I'd rather attack them in the day anyway, with this weather being so bad. So I'll just follow them along this course, go to periscope depth every now and then and see if we can hear them, just so I don't lose them. They may change course. Actually, I need a little bit more room. We need a bit more breathing space. So I'll pull out maybe to there. And yeah, just follow them along that course, and hopefully we'll have them before the night is out. Well, this is interesting. We had that convoy up there before, which I marked, heading north-northwest, but now we've got another one heading south. Now, unless these guys are going round and round in circles, which I doubt, that's another convoy heading in the opposite direction. About 50 kilometers out from the last one. I find it very difficult to believe that they'd put so many assets in one area. But, I suppose this could be a fairly heavy shipping lane just here. Well, I'll continue. How far out is this? Because the advantage of this convoy is it's heading due south at medium speed. I will mark that. It's heading due south at medium speed, which means that we could, if we turned around, it's 100 miles in the opposite direction. I think I'll leave this one alone. If it was 50 miles, I might turn around and take that on instead, but it's just a little bit far out for me. So I think we'll continue to pursue this smaller convoy here. It's an easier target. We are in position, only this time I have a little bit of distance between us. We've got a good 3 kilometers from this destroyer here. It's likely to go along this line. One thing to keep in mind, though, is it's going to be zigzagging around looking for us, so we've got to be careful of that. I don't know how wide their search arc is, but it looks like they're already passing us by pretty quickly. I think they're still going 9 knots. We'll go to silent running. Because I do need to be careful here. I'm also diving very slowly. I'm just drifting down, get a little bit of depth under the keel here. So I'll just keep an eye on these. They're coming closer, aren't they? I might stay at periscope depth, but I'll just stay at 1 knot. And I'm going to head in towards them because it is quite a long way out. So we'll change course again. Turn with this destroyer, so that way we'll be giving her as smaller profile as possible, and these should be not far away. If they're going 9 knots, they should be here pretty soon. They've got another 5 kilometers to cover. I hope I'm going to be able to get close enough to them. Alright, well, I'll keep an eye on them, and we'll try and get as close as we possibly can. The difficulty is getting a visual on them without alerting the destroyer to our presence. This could be a little tricky, but I'll do my best. I'll get back to you once we have a visual on them. Okay, we're finally close enough to see what we're dealing with here. This is a small merchant. If we back out, there's another one up here which I let go, which looked like a tramp steamer or something. This is going to be our only chance at shooting at them. Let's have a look here. They're right ahead of me. Oh wow, they're right ahead. Okay, I need to fire right now. There's no time to dawdle. Sorry, people. It's just this weather makes it very difficult to see. They're 90 degrees. We've got to fire right now. How far out are we? 900. Okay, let's get this set up. Gonna enter that. don't even have time for setting up torpedoes here. Set it like that. We're going to assume it's still going 9. Let's set it for 900. Open tube 1. Do I have time to set it up? Not really. Speed medium. Just set it for that. Fire 1. I didn't even have time to set the crew into battle stations, but that's alright. We got it off. Should I fire another one? I don't think I'm going to waste the torpedo. Let's see if this one hits. What are we talking here? It's not far off. No, we're going to miss. Damn it. Damn it. Yep. It is going faster than 9. Straight past the stern there. Alright, well, I don't like that angle, so we missed another one. But at least we got a shot at this one. God damn it. What a mess. Well, we were always going to miss that if we didn't know what speed she was going. And I can't really 315 them in this weather. So again, the weather has been at the bane of our lives here. It's just been awful. This is a really shitty patrol so far. I'm not happy with that at all. We're going to break off. This lot is not worth chasing. I think we're going to try and go after this large convoy instead. So we'll break off contact here and save our torpedoes. I'm going to quietly chug along here. I might actually start going deeper. Let's go to 80. And I'll clean this up and we'll see if we can intercept this thing that we saw an hour ago. We got a message an hour ago that they were heading due south. So we're going to try for that instead, because this is barely worth shooting at, this convoy. They're all smaller ships. I'm just going to let them go. Alright, we're just surfacing again. It looks like we've missed this lot as well. I've been looking for them for a little while now. But look at that, it's dawn now, it's 7:50. They've long gone. They were going at medium speed, so I think they're probably way down here by now. Assuming they were going that course, I can't afford to use up any more of this fuel here. No, that's enough. This has not been working out for me. The weather is still awful. So I think that given how unsuccessful I've been so far in this area, I'm just going to continue down to DT 50, whatever it was, 53. Now, it's about time we actually got around to getting to our actual patrol grid. So I'm going to do that. We're going to head down that way. I'm comforted by the fact that we do have a friendly base here we can dock at if we run into trouble. Hopefully we won't have to do that. But yeah, sorry people. You win some and you lose some, and we definitely lost this one. We've used up a couple of torpedoes now. I'm glad I didn't fire any more, because still got most of them in reserve. Where are we? Let's have a look here. Yeah, we've still got them. We've loaded them all up and we've got them all here. I might move this from the external tube at some point on our journey, but yeah, we've got Mark IIs all loaded up here, which is good. I think we're going to be okay. We just need to take it easy from now on and let this weather clear up, let the men rest, all of that. So we'll continue on our merry way. Okay, it's been a couple of days now. It's now May 31st, but we do have some good news. There is a report there of a ship heading... You can't see that very well with that in the way, hang on. East-northeast, heading slow. I don't know if it's friend or foe yet, but got that report 10 minutes ago, so we're definitely going to investigate. How's the weather looking out there? glorious. Now that's more like it. Look at that sun, glorious sun. Okay, I'm happy now. That's much better. So we're definitely going to go ahead full at least, and I'll do some calculations and investigate. We've got it. There it is. That is just what I like to see. A lone ship dead ahead. Now, let's have a look. Oh, it's getting dark. That's not good. Or it might be good, depending on what mood I'm in. There's two of them. There's two of them. Well, with two ships, I'm not going to take them out with a deck gun. So now is a good opportunity to mark their position and start timing their speed. Where's that clock? Okay. Start that again. Okay. It's started now. It's going to be a rough estimate to start with. I'll get another chance. All right, and I'm going to go to periscope depth because I know there's two of them there. They might end up being neutrals or friendly maybe, but we'll see. Get a little bit closer and I'll let you know what we're dealing with. Well, we can at the very least identify these two at this point. I've let them creep a little bit closer. Still can't see the flag, but we know what we're dealing with. This is a small merchant for sure. And what about this? This looks like a tanker of some form. Let's get that out of the way. Actually, I'm going to 315 them again. Click. Click. Come on, click. There we go. So while it's doing that, keep an eye on that clock. I'm going to see if I can work out what this is. It's going to be a tanker of some form. Is it that? No, definitely not. That's two. No, it's the wrong shape. Okay, well, you've got to be a tanker of some form, surely. Half a minute, I think. That does not look familiar. Maybe it is larger than I think it is. Gee, it'd be nice to get a nice big tanker in. That large tanker? No. No. No, the rigging's all wrong. I think it's that modern tanker. Again, not enough masts, really. I don't know. Oh, that's it. Small tanker. It's a small tanker. Well, again, still not worth a lot of torpedoes, but I'll keep getting closer. We dare not fire until we can see their flag, and as you can see, they're still too far out to see the flag. But yeah, at least we know what we're dealing with ship-wise. One small tanker and one small freighter, I believe. So a small merchant. Okay, this is looking up. Just the question is, are they friend or are they foe? Right, well, we're nice and close now, and as you can see, that is a Brazilian flag. We are not at war with Brazil. Very disappointing. I had a feeling that they'd be neutral, actually. Just that feeling. It's a shame because they would be, together they would be quite a catch. But we're not going to be shooting at Brazilian ships. No way. I had a feeling. I just, you know, a lot of these smaller countries, they tend to have these convoys of a couple of smaller ships. It just, and the direction they're coming from, it just says to me, South American country. So we're not going to be shooting at those. We're going to let them go. Just keep looking, I suppose. Can't do anything else. Okay, so here's an update for you. We are at our patrol grid, DT53, and we're going to just patrol here as long as we have to. It should be about 24 hours. It is now it is June 4th. I'm thinking maybe after that we might come down and have a look up and down the coast of Africa here as far south as Freetown. But quite a long way. Let's have a look. If we cut across here, that's 600 miles, then it's another, what? Oh, I don't know. 1,500 miles to our destination. Or we could just go back up north. Yeah, it's a long way, people. I think what I might do is once we finish this, I might cut across here and then up to the Canaries and then back towards Gibraltar, where we had some success earlier in this sort of area. I think it might be a good idea to spend what's left of my fuel once I'm done here patrolling this kind of area here. Yeah, I think that might be wise. We had a lot more luck in that area. It's just the weather was awful. Otherwise, we would have been doing really well. All right, I'll get this out of the way, and I'll get back to you once we've finished this assignment. As you can see, we have finished our patrol of this grid, which is excellent. And I have to say that coffee is looking very tasty. I need to get myself some of that in a moment. Anyway, we've also got some interesting messages from, well, from various sources, mostly reports of sinkings and so on from other submarines. But we did get some bad news about U-147, I think. She is not responding to BDU's calls, basically. She's just gone quiet. And last we heard of her, she was under attack from enemy destroyers. So I think she's been sunk, which is not good for us. So we need to be careful. It looks like the British are starting to up their game. Right, so I think we'll just make a beeline for Africa here. And then we're going to follow this course a lot. You see this here, this dotted line, up to the Canaries in the hope of catching something that isn't neutral this time on its own, as it makes its merry way up towards Gibraltar or wherever it's going, which is where we're going, of course. We're going to head up to this circle that I marked earlier. So that's the plan for now. I will get back to you once we have some action. We got a report a few minutes ago of a ship heading due north. So that's going to be something worth investigating. Hopefully not another neutral, but it's nice to know that there's something out there. So heading due north at medium speed. I don't know what medium speed should be. Probably under 10 knots. Whoops, wrong. Here we go. Probably, let's say 8 knots. She'll be making... Okay, so 100... How long will it take her to cover 100 kilometers? 6 hours, thereabouts. Assuming she's going... Let's say she's going 8. Cover that in 6 hours. So if we can get there by within 6 hours, 5 hours now really, we should be able to intercept her. So I'm assuming that that's confusing. I wonder if that's local time or not. Because local time here is 9. I think that is local time that's reporting. I don't know. I have to look that up because that could get us very, very lost. Anyway, I'll see if I can catch that. Hopefully that will be something worth shooting at, because this patrol has been going on way too long without any action. It's most distressing. Alright, here they are, and it's not just one ship either. It's a good thing I went to periscope depth because it's raining out there again. So, time to go silent running here. Oh dear, this is going to be interesting. They're not far out at all. They're less than 10 miles out, and I'm pretty close, because of course I thought it was just the one ship. So, yeah, I need to do some... Let's go that way. For now, we don't want to get any closer. How far out are we? Damn it. That's too close. Okay, let's... what am I going to do here? I could turn this way and try and get away from them. Go up that way, but then I'd be giving them my baffles, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just turn around. Let's go. We're going to have to risk doing that. Go ahead 1/3. And we're just going to have to get a bit of space between us. This is not going to be much fun. Let's do some time compression here, just quickly. Yeah, good. They're heading away. Actually, at this point, I'm not going to be able to move away from that destroyer in time, so I'm just going to do that, slow down, and let's slow down to 1 knot. And we'll just see what's going on. Okay, so we've got 1 ship. This is definitely enemy. 1 ship here, 1 ship here. So we know what direction they're going. We got an update earlier back over there, so which was lucky. Otherwise, I would have missed them altogether. Let's just turn a little bit in like that, actually. Go 1 knot. Slow right down. Take a peek up with the periscope. Visibility isn't too bad out there, but it is raining again. At least it was earlier. Yep, it's still raining. I'll have to get that out of the way in a moment. Hang on. There we go. Okay, well, let's have a look out here. What have we got? Okay, well, it helps if you know which direction. Ooh, scheiße. They're coming straight for us. Aren't they? How do they even know? Ooh. Okay, downscope. Quiet, lads, quiet. Okay, you got jumped again. Stay quiet. Let's get this down. Damn it. Keep turning. Try and keep them out. Profile here. This has really been a bad luck patrol. I've just got unlucky with the weather every single time. I really should approach them more carefully in this kind of weather. So far, though, we haven't got any noise from pinging. Still going silent running. Men are all on station. Let's get these guys out of the torpedoes for now. So they're just going to get tired. I like to put these guys up here for now, so I know where my watch crew is. There must be a faster way to do this. If anyone knows how to jump these guys from room to room more quickly, I'd be very grateful. Because I've never been able to work out how to do it. Right, well, so far so good. We haven't got any noise, any pinging noises. How are we doing for depth? We're slowly going down, but we're not going to be able to get much depth under the keel. At this speed, we can just maintain our depth, really. We can't really go up and down very easily. Looks like we might get away with it. Looks like we might get away with it. So maybe this time we'll be okay. Just give it a little bit longer. Then I might... Actually, let's ease off the planes.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1,7 Meter.
Alright, looks like we're going to get away with it. I'm going to go to periscope depth and get into position to shoot at this lot. We're not going to be that far out. I dare not speed up quite yet. Got to clean this up a little bit. How quick do you reckon these things are going? I don't know. What we're going to have to do... Where are they? What we are going to have to do is use the... this here to estimate their speed. I'm thinking they're probably going 8 knots. So we'll time this. I'll do this for 3:15. I'll try and get into position, and then we'll see if we can get a shot at these fellas. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. We have something small with a gun on the back. I think that's a tramp steamer or something. This is more interesting. I think that's a passenger cargo. I'm going to try and 3:15 them again. Let's lower that scope before we get spotted. I'm going to fire at point blank range. I'm determined to get one of these. They are definitely English, so that's half a minute. Let's do this properly. Half a minute. I think I know what this is. Where are you? It's one of these. It's either a passenger cargo or it's that thing, small freighter. That's 1 minute. I think it's a small freighter. Maybe not. Maybe it is a passenger cargo. I don't know. It's hard to tell. No, it's not that. Oops. I think that's what we... I don't know. I don't know what we're dealing with, to be honest. That's 1.5 minutes. Maybe there's just another small merchant with extra loading on it. Maybe that is what we're dealing with. Yeah, I think that's what we're dealing with. Just a small merchant laden with cargo. So we'll enter that. That's 2 minutes. Slow the hell down.
Derzeitige Fahrt 1 Knoten.
Thank you. Okay, so we know where that is. That's 2 minutes there, I'm pretty sure. God, multitasking. Never been good at multitasking. So let's set this up. Where's that clock? I don't know if we're going to have time for this. I think they might be going 9 or 10 knots. What is that? 60. To starboard. Let's guess that, 62-ish. We're going to be firing at what? Not far. Not far at all. Wow, minimum range. This. I hope we're not too close. I'm gonna have to stop engines, even though we might lose depth. Generally very hard to maintain. We might be too close. Okay, that's our mark. At least we'll know how quick they're going. It's right there. I don't have time for this. We've missed it. Damn, this weather. 9 knots. Lock. Set this for that. Don't have time to set up. Open tube. I should let it go at this point. We'll leave that alone. Let's have another look. I can't fire. I can't. Damn it! Whatever, just shoot at it. Fire one. See if we get it. Oh, this has just been the worst possible kind of patrol so far. Everything has gone wrong. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. Except we haven't got hit yet. And that's going to miss. Whoa! Right, well, they know we're here now. Hello. Nice to meet you. Curse it. I shouldn't have fired that. And they'll be off. Right? We're not going to even attempt to get back into contact with that. Yeah. I find that with these kinds of games, if you miss the first attack, you're probably going to miss every single attack. I mean, if you start off to a bad start, it's very rare that you manage to save the situation. Particularly if you are, like me, rather tired and irritated right now. So, yeah, I'm just going to pull away. I don't know. That's all we can really do. What we have here is a destroyer, which, in my frustration, I am going to take a shot at. It's coming straight for us, more or less. It doesn't really matter what speed we set that to. We'll just set it for 10 knots for now. Let's set this for... 1,000. Let's try and turn our boat towards it as much as possible. We don't have long. We don't have long. Do I want to fire? Okay, I'm going to fire 2 torpedoes at it because I'm that frustrated. I know this is not very professional, but I'm sick and tired of this. And I'm worried about this one, how quick it's bearing on me. Let's go here. We're going to have these running at 2 meters, 2 meters, have them running on impact, which is what we did wrong last time. We didn't set the torpedo. Oh wow, this is probably the sloppiest attack I have ever attempted. Okay, let's set that just a little bit like this. Come on. Okay, let's have a look at that now. It's gonna have to do. Open the tubes. Lock. Let's fire. Fire one. Fire another one just here, because I think that's going to go across its path. Fire. 2. Down scope. Crash dive. I don't know how they detected us. This weather. Oh, it was close. It's damn close. I should have put one a bit further that way. See, it's over that way now. Let's go have a look, shall we? Got to make this entertaining somehow. Should be 2 torpedoes. Just passing by this now. Oh well.
Derzeitige Tiefe 4-0.
Hateful. Absolutely hateful.
Derzeitige Tiefe 5-0.
Alright, let's go back in here. Go deeper.
Neue Tiefe 109 Meter.
Change course. They're making their run hard to starboard. Let's watch this. That sounded bad.
Derzeitige Tiefe 7-0.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. I think we're gonna get rattled. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. We're getting rattled. That's not good. Keep going. Whoa. Do we have damage? Miraculously, we have no damage. Wow. Well, this hapless destroyer keeps on running around in circles in the same area. She made that one really good run over us, and how we avoided damage there, I have no idea. But she has not been able to locate us again. We haven't been pinged, so we got away with that one pretty easily. But even so, that's 3 torpedoes wasted for nothing. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you don't run a submarine. That was probably the worst. Oh, hello. Looks like she's going to make her run right now, so we'll get to see that at least as a final hurrah. Come on, you got more than that. Surely you've got more than that. There we go. So in a moment we'll get a big bang. Again, she has no idea where we are, so I'm not too concerned by this. They do get along. They really do get along. Gee, they know we're deep. There we go. So I'm going to call this episode to a close, I think. This is not working out for me at all. I don't know what else to do, honestly. I'm going to let this this convoy, if you can call it that, go. Every time I seem to make an attack, the weather is against me. It's just one of those bad luck patrols, I suppose. Hopefully next episode we'll actually have some decent luck, and I will try to husband my torpedoes a little bit better next time. We've still got some left, and we've still got plenty of fuel, so we should be okay. I'm very sorry that you had to witness that. It was very embarrassing for me. So, this has been KairoS, and I hope to see you all again in the next episode.